Mission towards 96th anniversary review, this time of the Iron Man 3 6-inch toy line, the Build-A-Figure Ironmonger series, the Mark 42 Iron Man. So yeah, here you go. Here's the box, standard Marvel Universe Iron Man box. You've got the Mark 42 Iron Man Build-A-Figure Ironmonger series. On the back here, you've got the rest of the assortment. Is there... Hold on. Oh yeah, because then they don't show this guy down here. So yeah, so there's 6 to get to complete the Ironmonger. Yeah, he comes with an arm. I'm not sure which arm it is though. He's number 4, so it's his right arm. So yeah, you get a picture of the Mark 42, a little picture in like a comic book form of the Mark 42 as well, but it's still movie series. So yeah. So here's the Mark 42. Overall, very cool. I was super excited to get this armor. This figure did come out like after the movie came out, and by then, you know, I was a little less excited to get it because the movie was quite a disappointment to myself. So yeah, but I was still definitely 100% wanting to get it, especially since I'm a huge fan of Ironmonger and was dying to get the Build-A-Figure complete. So yeah. So here's the Mark 42, overall very cool. Let's just go over the paint apps. The paint apps are pretty good. I like the red that they used. It's a very dark, you know, kind of red, almost a bit like, I can't think of the word right now. Whatever. Sorry, I just totally cannot think of the word I'm trying to say. But yeah, so it's just really nice. I do really like it. It's kind of like a darker red, which is cool. It's glossy. Like, it is kind of strange because there's like 2 different styles of color. And here you can see it like here. Because this is pretty glossy and a bit shiny, while this is a more just not so glossy, more just like a plain red. So yeah. Overall, a really nicely painted figure. I like the gold a lot. It's not in-your-face gold. It's a pretty mellow gold, which is nice. And then the silver highlights just really put it over the top. Really, you know, carry out the figure. So really do like that. Other than a little red splotching right there, and you know, red bleeding into the gold. You know, it's okay, but there are definitely some mispaints. So you got red bleeding the gold here. It's just the red overpowers the gold, so so there will be paint splotchings on your figure. Unfortunately, very hard to get one that's completely paint free, paint bleeding free. Sorry. Overall articulation's great. You've got a ball hinge neck where you can look up, very much so, almost in a complete flight pose, which is great, as well as of course side to side. Ball hinge shoulders. The shoulder pads, they're not on hinges, but they are on kind of like a rubber, so you can manipulate them a little bit, but not great. Bicep swivel, double hinge elbows, hinge swivel wrists. Unfortunately, you can't move it up, so you can't do like a repulsor blast, but you can move it this way. So would have loved for this this second, you know, kind of piece to be attached to here, and then let's just have this one attached here so that you can do like the you know, repulsor blast type of thing, but too bad. Ball joint upper torso, well, and it's a really nice ball joint too. You've got ball hinge thighs with thigh swivel, double hinge knees, hinge swivel ankles with a pivot. The pivot's pretty nice. It does kind of like rotate the whole ankle, so it looks a little strange, but hey, it's pretty nice. What's strange is that with the series 1, the comic series, and then the movie series, they have like about the same articulation, just they have different joints, which is strange. Typically each toy line, you know, has their articulation, you know, the same for all their figures. Like, they're about the same, except that he's got an ab crunch with a waist swivel, while he's got a ball jointed upper torso. And then what else does he have? He has ball jointed thighs with thigh swivels down here. This guy has a ball hinge thigh with the swivel right at the peg. So kind of interesting that, you know, there's the same basic joints, same basic articulation, just they use different joints for some reason. But here's a comparison between the movie and comic version of basically the same armor. Overall, very cool. I think they look pretty nice together as well. So overall, this is a really nice figure. I like the hand, the way it's sculpted. It's kind of like a repulsor blast, but it's not a repulsor blast. So if you don't have him in a repulsor blast pose, it still looks fine, and I do still really like it. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this finger. Yeah, the gold is horribly painted. The paint apps are pretty poor on this guy, unfortunately, but the actual paint that they use does look really nice. Comparing him with another armor, here's the Mark 6. Yeah, overall pretty cool, about the same height, about the same articulation. This one's got a little bit more, so that's pretty nice. And then here he is with the Iron Patriot. It's from the same wave as this figure. Overall, very nice. And then the last comparison, here he is with the 3¼ inch Mark 42. Of course, a major step up from this one. Overall, this is a really nice 6-inch figure. I really do like it. Some good posability. You can do a lot of pretty cool stuff with him. And overall, just a pretty nice, solid figure. It's not like a must-have. If you were one of the people that were disappointed with Iron Man 3, then you definitely don't need to get this one. But it is a really just solid figure, is the best way I can explain it. Here's a bit of a flight kind of stance. Overall, I think it's pretty cool. I wish that this could bend out so it looked like his hands are doing the repulsor, and then his head goes up very far. If it could go up just a tad bit farther, that would be great, but hey, not a big problem. The ball joint upper torso does help you move it up so it really looks like he's in the flight pose. So overall, a very cool figure. You know, not too much to say about it. It's got great articulation, it's got great paint, not the best paint apps, and just an overall really nicely done sculpt. Plus you get a piece to an awesome Build-A-Figure. If you are on the fence about building Ironmonger, just go ahead and do it, because Ironmonger is awesome and the figure really reflects that. So there you go. So that's my review of the Iron Man 6-inch series Build-A-Figure Ironmonger Iron Man Mark 42. There you go. Thank you for watching.